Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekend advice for the weekend of August 12th, 13th and 14th, 2016. Thank you very much for being here with me. As always, I do appreciate all your support. And please do keep an open mind to take away the messages of the reading to apply to your own situation. Since we're looking at energies, these can play out in numerous ways for everybody watching the video. So that's why I always say take away the message, the main energy of it, and apply it to your situation. So King of Coins is back. I can't believe this. I think he's been in each and every single reading this week, or at least 4 of them, okay, which is most of them. But it's really good because it talks about grounding energy, stabilizing energy. So it talks about things calming down, winding down. We're able to breathe again. We're able to feel comfortable, feel secure. That's what I'm getting, okay, with the King of Coins, who keeps showing up in our readings. So I'm going to show you the cards that we have, and then I'm going to tie in the messages that I'm getting. So we have green, 31, revitalize your nervous system. We have signs. We have the moon, the King of Coins, Ace of Swords. I think we may have had the Ace of Swords yesterday. I don't remember now. Overcoming difficulties. And take back your power. So let's have a look. So I'm getting a strong sense of healing and overcoming difficulties, overcoming trouble, taking a deep breath, okay, being able to take in a deep breath, relaxing, releasing negative energy, releasing things we've been carrying with us for a long time that have really been confusing us, clouding our judgment, and therefore we've been holding back and perhaps not even knowing it. Okay, with the moon, this is all our subconscious, our fears, our doubts, our insecurities playing tricks on us. And I feel like we're moving away from that energy, as what the cards are telling us. Green is the color of the heart chakra. It talks about healing. It talks about opening up our hearts, all right, in terms of if there's something that we've been holding on to, like pain or something in the past that has hurt us, or disappointment, regret, whatever it is, if it was our hearts, it would forgive and forget, okay? It would just forgive and release that energy, move on. Our egos are really getting in the way most of the time, and they don't allow us to just let go of stuff, to just release stuff that doesn't really serve us anymore. And we know this, and yet we keep holding on to it. We keep feeling pain when we think of that situation, person, or event. And that creates a hole in our hearts. And every time we think about it, we feel more pain. We make that hole a little bigger. And before we know it, we don't trust ourselves anymore. We don't love ourselves anymore. We don't feel confident. Okay, we don't feel like we can move on. And we just kind of just go around in circles, and not the, it's not the most fun ride, definitely not, or the healthiest for that matter. And so for this weekend, I do feel that for the entire week, I feel like the energy has been talking about look for balance, look for grounding. And when I say grounding, I see someone in nature with their feet on the ground, okay, barefoot, and really making a conscious decision to release whatever is in excess in their body, okay, in terms of energy. Release negative energy, release doubt, fear, anxiety, right through the soles of their feet into the ground, to be taken away and purified so that we may be free from it. So that would be a good exercise for us to do this weekend, I feel, if you have the opportunity, or just walk around barefoot in nature if you can. Obviously it depends where you are. I feel like that would be really, really good. But I do feel like the energy is moving towards healing, balance, stabilizing, feeling safe, okay, or feeling safe again after a long time when maybe we haven't. I do feel like we will be experiencing a lot of signs and messages from our angels, from the universe, from our spirit guides this weekend, definitely, okay, because we have the signs card talking about, I always hear, when I look at this card, I hear you're not alone. So if you feel like you're alone and no one gets you or no one's there for you, this card is asking you to let go of that, okay? It's your mind that's playing tricks on you, and nothing could be further away from the truth, because your angels and your spirit guides are always with you, and they always have nothing but love and support for you. You just have to be open to them, and you have to follow their guidance, and you have to allow for that love, unconditional love, to fill your heart, okay? But yes, I think we will have a magical weekend, I feel, with signs and symbols. We should definitely pay attention to our dreams with the moon card as well this weekend, because I feel we're going to get some answers, or we're going to get closure through our dreams, or through the signs and symbols that we receive, if we follow them, if we believe in them, if we allow them to make a difference in our lives. We will be experiencing a lot of calm and stability and harmony this weekend within, okay, first of all, and then we can bring that harmony in our outside environment as well. And that is going to help us heal with the swords, okay, with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about cutting away things, people, situations, emotions, thoughts that don't serve us anymore. They're just holding us back or clouding our judgment, okay? I feel like, they're keeping us from breaking free. They're keeping us from soaring, really, all right? Because with this, in this deck, the Ace of Swords it looks like an angel as well, okay? And this angel is kind of flying right through the clouds, okay? The sky's the limit. And so I feel that whatever thoughts and emotions and negativity, regret, doubt, whatever it may be, we've been holding on to, and again, we may have been aware of this, or we may not, even be aware of this fact that we're still holding back on something, or we're still not fully confident within ourselves, or we still haven't healed a situation, or we still don't have closure. It's things that we think we are done with and we're okay with, or we're over. In reality, I feel like they have started to creep up for us to have another look at them, because in reality, it wasn't finished, okay? And so with the Ace of Swords, I do believe that we will be letting go. We will be releasing things and thoughts, emotions, experiences that have been hurting us, or just causing us negative emotion, okay? Because that can be pain, hurt, it can be disappointment, it can be regret, it can be self-blame, okay? Whatever the case may be. Just negative emotions, really. I feel like we will be releasing them this weekend, definitely. And just opening up our heart center more. Maybe do a heart chakra meditation this weekend would also help. Maybe do a heart chakra meditation in nature. That would be very useful, even more useful. Or just someplace where you feel safe is, I feel, something that will help us greatly. And there are a million of them. You can just kind of look for one on YouTube. And then keep looking until you find one that you're comfortable with, okay, that you resonate with, that you feel like, okay, this is the meditation for me, or this makes sense, or this sounds good, or whatever, okay? So something that you feel comfortable with. I feel like we're finally going to move past some difficulties. We're finally going to move past these situations that have been holding us back, okay, by taking our power back. And taking our power back means that we stop running away from them, or we stop telling ourselves that we're good with it, we're okay, it doesn't matter, we're done, we're over it. It doesn't affect us anymore. It is being grounded, it is being practical and realistic, okay, with the King of Coins, and looking at the situation for what it is. Not being overly critical, not being too emotional, just practical and balanced, okay? That's the energy of the King of Coins. He's very wise, very grounded, down to earth, He sees things for what they are. He doesn't jump to conclusions. He doesn't overanalyze things. He doesn't get lost in his own emotions. He's very, very grounded. And so I feel like that's what we will be doing this weekend, and that's how we're taking our power back in terms of, I'm not afraid of the situation anymore. I'm not afraid to look at it anymore. I'm not afraid to call that person up and say, you know what, I forgive you. It's been 30 years or 5 or 10, doesn't matter. I forgive you, and let's just leave it at that, okay? Forgiveness is not really for the other person, it's for ourselves. And so I feel that this is a beautiful weekend for us to face our fears, or for us to look at those situations that we've been hiding from, or trying to avoid, or trying to run away from, because they made us feel sad, or bad, or uncomfortable either way. And take our power back by looking at that situation and saying, you know what, actually, that was not my fault. I've been blaming myself for it all this time, and it's actually nothing to do with me. Or, you know what, that wasn't really my issue, that was the other person's issue, and I took it upon myself, when in reality it had nothing to do with me. And so on and so forth, you know, whatever the case may be. You know what, I've always blamed myself for that failure, but now that I look back, I understand that if I hadn't had that experience, I wouldn't be where I am now. So it wasn't actually failure. And so on and so forth. You know, those things that we've run away from, those things that we try to tell ourselves that we're okay with, or that they're done and dusted, it doesn't affect us anymore, I'm done with that, I've healed from that, or I have let that go. But in reality, when we think about that situation, it still gets a reaction out of us that is not a positive one, okay? It's those kind of things that we're looking at this weekend, and we're taking our power back, okay? Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Okay, so I'm getting, because this is the color blue, so this is the color of communication and our throat chakra, okay, which is also communication and honesty, and being honest with ourselves first and foremost, okay? And that's how we're taking our power back. And that's how we overcome these difficulties, okay? With Archangel Jeremiel, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So it's about things from our past that maybe we've been trying to escape, maybe we've been trying to run away from, or maybe we didn't even realize how much they still affected us to this day, okay? And focusing on that, allowing for healing to come in so that we may be free. And I feel this sense of a great weight being lifted off of our shoulders, and we feel free and we feel happy. We can take a deep breath, okay? We can fill that hole in our heart that was caused by that pain. After we release the pain, we can fill that hole with nothing but love and self-love, unconditional love for ourselves, for those around us, with joy, with laughter. You know, life's too short anyway. Why not try to make it a good one? Why not try to make it a happy one, okay? And, you know, we start out small. We just do things that make us laugh every day. And that's how we start to bring happiness in our lives. And when we move our way up towards manifesting big goals and big dreams, okay, which is something that we can absolutely do because we're taking our power back now to manifest the blessings that we want to see in our lives. But it does start with us. So I do feel like it's going to be a really powerful weekend for us. Very, very healing, definitely. And I feel getting our confidence back as well. And a sense of peace that maybe we've been looking for so long, and maybe we didn't get why we're not finding it. Finding that sense of peace this weekend. If you need help or guidance with anything, ask your angels and your spirit guides. Ask them questions. Talk to them. They will answer. Keep your eyes open to see signs, symbols, messages, feelings that you get. That is them answering. Or ask a question before you go to bed and just pay attention to what you dreamed that night, because they will answer your question. They always answer our questions. They always answer our requests for answers, for support, for guidance. They're always there, and they're always talking to us. It's just a matter of being in the right place to be open to their communication. And trusting it, okay, that's another thing, because we may get the answer to our question, but we think, oh, well, maybe I thought that up, or maybe it's something that is silly, or whatever the case may be. We make excuses and we dismiss it. So it's a weekend for stabilizing. Okay, we have the number is 31, so that's a 4. Stabilizing, new beginnings, new energy. This looks like spring. Okay, we're coming back alive. We are restoring our faith, our confidence. Okay, I feel replenishing our stock of unconditional love, which is a beautiful thing for us to do this weekend. And that's how we take our power back. That's how we understand that actually we've overcome so many difficulties and so many obstacles already, and we have the power to overcome whatever comes our way. And we feel more grounded, we feel more secure, more confident, more at peace as a result. So there you have it. That's the message for the weekend. I feel that it's a really beautiful message, and I really hope that we experience this energy this weekend. I hope that we all find the healing that we're looking for, that we all can release whatever's been holding us back and embrace new energy, new love, new experiences, new positivity and joy, laughter, happiness in our lives. Thank you very much for being here with me. As always, I do appreciate all your support. Remember, you can now find me on Instagram as well. I'm going to link the account in the description box below. You can have a look. And take care of yourselves, okay? Have a beautiful, blessed weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.